Hi everyone, so in this video I'm going to be trying out the Griffin butterfly patterns cut and embossed folders I recently picked up on HSN. I know I said my next video would be following up with the slider card. Using like your own papers, not the ones that they sold separately there. But I'm going to follow up with that tomorrow, so it'll be there. Don't worry. I just know I said in my next video and I was like, oh, people are going to get worried. No, I'm not forgetting. I'm just not getting to that today. So if this is still available, I'll go ahead and link it, possibly embed it in the video here, depending on how YouTube is handling the links, but a lot of times they're in the description box at the very top. Those will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission for your purchase items to those links. So normally what I do is I just try this out and, put a card together, because obviously this is just to create a matte layer, and I will say, is this already stuck together? No. So Anna usually recommends running this through something else first, like a scrap piece of paper, because you see this glue that's just kind of all over? It'll stick to your project and then it'll rip your paper sometimes. So I normally just go for it, but I can see where this one's kind of going to have that issue. So just know that if you happen to run one through and say, hey, it kind of messed up your paper, it's because of that extra glue that's just kind of everywhere. But I think I'm going to run all three through just to show you guys what they look like, and then we'll make a card with one of them. My goodness. Yeah. See, this errant glue can be a problem. But like I said, I just, you know what? I don't know. Maybe I should do a scrap. I don't want to. I don't like taking extra steps. But I'm like, I can see something here. Either way, it's just to get an idea of what the patterns look like. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up with this one or this one. The oval one, not today. But I'm going to run them all three through for you guys. And then there's ideas here on how you might want to use them. Again, we talked about this one with the layers. Basically, they just cut a section out of it, to make it look thinner like this. And maybe these guys, they might have cut it in half and just brought it out, like the one in the very background or this one in the middle, however. But you can do things like that too, and then they just cover that junction up with some stickers. So yeah, I'm just gonna get to it. I do have a marquee. Well, yeah, I do have a marquee, but these are too wide to go in the marquee. These are for like a 5x7 card. So the plastic of it is actually 5x7. So there you go. I have an Empress, right? The large one and the little guy, but I'm not going to use that. I just like cranking things through. So I'm going to use my Platinum 6, and I'm just going to grab some papers real quick, and we'll get right to it. Okay, guys, I just grabbed a few different pearlescent papers. I have these really, really old Crafter's Companion papers, and so, they're not super thin. They have a nice thickness to them. We'll try these guys out. So each one of them, I'll just pick something to run through. Let's see, maybe this one is green. So I always cut my paper down just about the size that I need. I don't like to waste too much. But if you want, just cut down a piece that's like 5x7, that'll work, because it'll fit inside of this. These guys, even though they're cut and embossed folder, they really are like a standard embossing folder thickness. They're not like a 3D folder thickness, okay? So I'll do the same thing with all three of them, just something like that. I think I'll do the beige on this one, and I'll do this champagne-y kind of gold. I just realized that is kind of like a champagne gold. That's nice. Really old paper, guys. It's probably brittle by now. But anyway, with the Spellbinders, Platinum 6, if you're using the universal plate system, it's the A and B plate and then one cutting plate. A lot of times that's not enough pressure to really get the embossing going, but I always do the least amount of pressure before I add like a shim. So I'm going to try it this way. Sometimes it depends on the thickness of the paper, if we're good to go or if I need to add a shim. But I always say the least amount of pressure to get the job done is what you want to do. That has some tightness. Okay, that might be okay. If not, I'll add a plastic shim. Ooh, let's see. Sometimes you can tell before you even look at it by just looking at the paper through the thing, but look at that. And again, that had to do with the thickness of the paper. This is great. Sometimes if your paper's a little bit thinner, you might have to add a shim, and what you do is you add it out here with the, your plastic shim, not obviously inside the folder, because you cut right through it. But, yeah, pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to run the rest of them through. I'm having a really hard time with this particular folder. It does not want to cut real well on this side. And this is the one I wanted to use today. I like the design on here. I'm gonna put one more shim and see if that pushes through, but I've already wasted 2 pieces of paper, so I don't know. Okay, well, I'll try it again. Okay, I'm trying it with 2 shims, which is so weird because the other one was just fine. I'm gonna run it backwards. Now, I did try to save those other ones. Don't think I just tried to like pop them out or whatever. It just sometimes, once you've looked at it, if it shifts at all, it'll like do a double image. I don't know if you can see that. It did get a little bit better, but it still kept it in this corner, which is not great, but maybe I can use that some other way. I don't know. I doubt it. So now I did 2 shims, and if this doesn't do it, then I'm just gonna give up on this one. Okay, there we go. So I don't like doing that because look what the paper did. I don't know if you can see. You can kind of see from up here. It's like baloney paper now. But it's because that was a lot of pressure to get that done. But I really needed it for this corner to cut. So I don't know, maybe I'll exchange it if they have them still in stock because there's something wrong with that one, I'm pretty sure. And while we're here, might as well try out this last one with you guys. Even though we already did this. This video is going to be kind of quick anyway. I'm just going to cut this paper on the outside here. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. I might just follow the edge of that and cut it with scissors, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? So I can use those other 2. Otherwise, I just wasted some nice paper. But that's alright. And again, I run it through with the least amount of pressure first. And then we go from there. So let's see what this looks like. And it wasn't even the embossing that first time. It was really just that it was not cutting through, you know. So again, I try to hold it so it doesn't shift much. But there you go. Yep, okay. So that same corner isn't cutting. So what I'm going to do is turn this way and see if maybe it's the machine is missing something, even though it didn't miss it on the first one. So I'm adding a shim just to make it a little bit tighter. But if you hold on to this and don't let it shift, you should be okay. Okay. There you go. So maybe it's the machine, but I doubt it because like I said, the first one was fine when it ran through. I think there might be just something a little problematic with that one folder. Yeah, who knows? It did feel different. You know, the metal on this side than this side. I don't know. Feels lower, possibly. All right, well, anyway, got it done. All right, there we go. So let's move on. Okay, so I guess we can take a quick look at them again. This is so pretty. Again, this is the one that you're calling Gothic butterflies with that cool, like, kind of medallion cross type thing. Really nice. That's what the back looks like. Sorry about that weird shadow. This guy, the butterfly lace. Let me know how yours is going, if you're having issues with this particular folder or not. But again, if it's just this one, then you wouldn't have an issue. And then this guy is butterflies and daisies in an oval and very more playful, kind of like a, I don't know, like a teenager kind of design. Didn't you feel like it's like that fresh kind of cutesy thing? Okay, so I have a 5x7 card base. It is a white card base. I know with Anna we like off-white or like a creamy color, but I have tons of these and I don't use them, so I'm going to use it today. And then I went ahead and chose a piece of paper from my Virginia pack that I just picked up. There's actually flowers and things in here. Maybe I'll use, but I don't know. We'll see. There's flourishes and other things. But I think I'm going to use this side of this paper. Like I mentioned, this is not my favorite design on this other side. It's kind of interesting. I was thinking about using this side. I mean, you can see something in the background that looks prettier when it's all covered up. But I think I'm going to use this side. It's a lot going on, though, right, for the eyes, but that's all right. So let's take this. And I'm going to cut it down. I'm not 5x7, but just like 4 7/8 by 6 7/8. So 4 7/8. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry this morning. You guys ever wake up and it feels like there's like a hole in your stomach? And it's usually because I ate something sweet late, which is really annoying. But it's just like, I gotta get something going in here. All right, 6 7/8 in the other direction. You know, I always just leave it like that, but I mean, you can obviously die cut something pretty so you have a pretty shape. Maybe corner around it, or, you know, maybe a notch. Let me see. We have this. We have this. Actually, I don't know why this feels like it should go this way, doesn't it? We're going to cover it anyway, but for some reason, to me, it looks like pattern should go that way. Yeah, we can do some notches. Why not? Hopefully I cut this nicely. Let's do a medium-sized notch. So I'm gonna go around this whole thing and notch out the corners. Okay. Let's put these things to the side. And I'm sorry guys, if you saw that I released the Hawaii video this morning, it was all glitchy. I don't know what YouTube did. They didn't process it right, so I had to take it down and then do it again. So if for some reason this video doesn't show up, or the second video I did doesn't show up, because YouTube doesn't like when you upload videos that quickly or release them, and it was literally, 5 minutes apart, they bury the videos. So hopefully you'll have seen the new one, or the right one. It's so weird. The other day too, they put like a black line in one of my pictures on one of my shorts, and I'm like, okay. But that wasn't bad enough for me to take the whole thing down. But YouTube shorts are fun, but they can be glitchy. Okay, I'm just sticking that down. Did I stick it down the way I didn't want? I think I did. I meant to put it that way. But like I said, this covers it up anyway. I feel like I need to put this on dimensionals, but since it's all wonky, I think I'm just going to glue it down and then stick something on the back, but that's the back side of that. See that? It's very pretty. So I'm just going to put some weight on it to hold it down. Definitely putting glue all on the very edges. And while I put weight on that, I'm going to get some tea or something in my tummy. It is killing me. I feel like that's a phenomenon that does happen because I've read about it. You'll see sometimes when you eat something sweet or carby at the end of the night and then go to sleep, it's like this hole. Okay. And I'm just eyeballing all this, of course. That looks straight to me. I don't know. Okay, and in the meantime, I'll kind of get my tea going and I'll daydream of what kind of sentiment we should put on this and things. I usually put really hard something on top of this, but what I'm going to do is put something that's a little bit softer. And I'll be back. Okay, so I was looking through some stuff, and I know my Virginia paper thing, has some flourishes and all these different things, but I'd rather keep that for scrapbooking. And this is a very plain kind of background, right? The muted colors. I do have this Easter stickers set. I just realized this came off. And Anna has said it's not meant to be permanent storage, these things. Although they are cute and it has the name on it and all that. But let me stick that down again. There we go. I have these guys. Oh, do they have sentiments? Maybe not. I don't know if this is the best one. Like I don't. Well, okay. I have tons of sentiments from Griffin, but I'm not going to go look for them right now. But I have like the stamps and dies, and I remember some of them are like all throughout the year. This one does say Hip Hop Happy Easter. Okay. Is it like that? It's like a platter. So I guess you would put it straight up and down. Okay. And then again, some of the Virginia flowers would be cute behind this, but let me see if I can find something else to kind of tuck here and there. This lady? No. This creepy rabbit? No. Let me see if there's other things that I can kind of bring in here. Well, that might be cute. But I feel like I still need something up here, huh? Okay, let me look around in this set and see if I have some that are just like flowers, or even this guy. Maybe I can hide the face though, right? Right? Okay, I'll be back. Okay, you already know whenever I try something, I'm like, yeah, that's probably what I'll go with. I know there's like a little bit of hair sticking out right there, but it doesn't really necessarily look like hair. And these are flourishes from the scrapbook thing, which I hate to break up because I know sometimes as you're scrapbooking, you want a left and a right or something, so this might mess things up if I were to pick one for this project, but I don't even know which one. I was going to see if I need something like behind here or something. But if I did that, I would probably need one here, huh? Or something in here. Let's see what this all... It's not my favorite, and I would want to put it behind this thing. You know what? I'm going to keep it simple, although when I take it away, it does look like kind of plain, but that's okay. That is okay, guys. We can be okay with that. So let's take this off. Yeah, this set doesn't really have flowers. They're just kind of like on their own. So I'm going to use the stickiness that's on the stickers here. Let's see. I'm not going to push that down quite yet. Just a little bit. Something like that. And then this one, I can tear this top half to touch the sticker that's there, but then I need to put some dimensionals behind the bottom of it to keep it up. And then the other one I was planning on putting dimensionals, so it's going to be a little bit puffy, guys. Let's see. I only have black dimensionals in my hand. I guess I do. So let's put that there and there. And then oh, should we go a little more left like this? Okay. And then these little guys, I guess I don't have to puff it up much more than the other part, so I'm going to stick these down with dimensionals, the same amount, instead of like doubling this up. And then again, you know, I'll just put glue on this top part. Let me know if you have an old Anna Griffin card and if you stuck it together, or whoever sent it to you stuck it together with glue on the carrier, because I do that all the time. I hardly ever pick it off. And I've never noticed that it's like falling apart, but you know, you never know. Let me know what your experience with that is. The glue's probably really only going to touch there-ish. Cute. You know what? I kind of do like it up. Okay, that's going to be real thick. I'm going to put one more. That glue's not even going to touch, so that's fine. I like it having a little more dimension than the last two pieces. Last two layers. So I'm going to... Oh, I haven't taken the backing off this. Oh, and here we go. And tomorrow when I have more time in the morning, I will do the slider with paper from our stash. It's kind of cute. Maybe I'll move over this way just to give the card a little more something cute. It kind of touches here anyway, so there you go. Alright guys, so that's just what I came up with, just kind of throwing something together so you can see the different items, and then just making it into an Easter card with those pretty butterflies in the background. And there you go, a lot of dimension. All right guys, thanks for watching. I'll have the items linked as available. Yeah, oh, this is cute, but again, it has a little guy, which is fine. I just was looking for flowers, not extra things. All right guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you all at the next one. Bye now. Oh, before I cut myself off, I think what I was saying is that this year they have a different set of Easter flowers and stickers, so I will try and link that if that is still available. I think I bought this a few years ago. Okay, bye now.